My name is Guive Balooch. I have a PhD in biomedical engineering, and I've worked for L'Oreal for 7 years. I run the Connected Beauty Incubator. The consumer is becoming rapidly more demanding. So not only do they want to see in the advertisements how the products work, but they want to be able to try it. They want it to be realistic. The problem with that is that consumers find that it's gimmicky and like a gadget. So what they really want is an added value. They want to look into their phones and their computers and feel like they're in a mirror. The challenge is that on the front-facing camera of your iPhone, it's an extremely low resolution video camera. So you have to find a way to translate an algorithm that can track all the points on the face accurately. This part is really the research part. It's the first part where it doesn't require to start on the iPhone, but it requires you to develop the algorithm. And then we go from this type of environment to the application and technology that you'll see that tracks the face in real time. So consumer doesn't see this, obviously. This is all happening in the back end. On the right, you see my virtual avatar. What you're seeing right here is the beginning stages of where we started with a big kind of display and technology, which then we transfer when we have the right mathematical computation to an iPhone or an iPad. And we take this type of 3D structure and model it on a number of thousands of different facial structures and build an algorithm that can then track the lips and the eyes and allows us to render the makeup without it being on your teeth. What L'Oreal brings to the table is a huge expertise in science about skin tone of our consumers, spectral measurements of over years and years of developing our products, understanding how those products actually dry on the skin. So a lipstick or a foundation that you see is not necessarily the same as when it dries on a skin of an African American person compared to a Caucasian person or even any person. So what we did is we attacked it with exactly 2 different methods. The first is working with the best facial tracking company in the US that deals with how to take tracking of the face and put it onto a platform like an iPhone in real time. The second is bringing all of L'Oreal R&I's experience with understanding the color rendition on the skin. So it's really a strategic move for L'Oreal and an important one for research, because the same way that other industries have really linked research to the connected device, it cannot really happen unless you have a scientific aspect to what you're doing. So now I can show you how we can take this. What you're seeing right now is Marissa here with eyeshadow, dark eyeshadow, and a lip gloss. So what we can change is you can see when you take out the eyeshadow, and you can go back to the lips. And as you see, when she smiles, it doesn't go on her teeth. So it's tracking perfectly onto her face. It's not really an app for me. An app for me is something that's just fun and it's a gadget. It's a technology. It should be a revolution. So the consumer benefit would be exponentially more. I believe that we dream big and we can make a difference in our organization and our consumers. So it's really a dream job for me, honestly, it is.